Hey guys, I'm Mike Gamer back here for that video. Guys, today we have an interesting video for you. I'm going to be comparing the 78 overall reroll sets to the 74 overall reroll sets. So on the right hand side, this is actually me opening up the 74 overall reroll sets. On the left hand side is the 78. Now the reason why I wanted to test this series is because every single time a promo comes out, we always get two different versions of reroll sets. Now at the time of making this video, we had limited time overall DeMarcus Ware and Jalen Hurts in the game. So I wanted to see if I could pull those two guys too, but at the same time, I wanted to see the odds. You know, what are truly the odds? So we have 17,000 training we're using for the left side and 11,000 for the right side. But of course, the right side, you know, we have 150 training points versus 430. So it's a little bit different price tag wise. You know, 90% of the time, oh no, I say it's like 70% of the time we're losing on the left-hand side. We'll lose on the right-hand side like probably 10% of the time. It's actually pretty amazing. And what you're going to see is as I'm pulling these packs to the right-hand side is the odds are so much better on the right-hand side. And this is what I kind of expected to happen. But all over Twitter, I keep seeing people pulling limited edition cards from these 74 plus overall packs. Which, you know, it's funny because you expect they would be pulling it from the higher overall ones, right? The 78 plus, because you're guaranteed not to get all that, you know, awful content, all the awful cards. But yet, surprisingly enough, I actually had so much better luck on the 74 plus overall packs. It's not even funny. What's even funny is I recorded a whole entire audio for this first part of this video trying to pull for limited time Jalen Hurts. And I didn't even upload it because I literally pulled jack crap out of this 78 plus overall packs, and it was just like 17,000 training down the drain. If I were to use that 17,000 training on the right packs, even though yes, it would have taken me probably like a year or so just to get through all these packs, it would have been such a better idea because I didn't even know you could pull above an 82 overall out of these packs with how many packs I opened on the 86s, and I didn't pull anything. The 78 pluses, and I didn't pull anything. I didn't know you could pull an 86 or an 89. I really thought you couldn't pull anything above an 82 because that's how bad these packs were on the left. On the right, you guys are gonna see this video. I do pull like 1, 2, or 3 of these 86 overall cards. So it's really honestly crazy the difference in, you know, odds, even though the pack on the bottom should be the worst odds. So right now in the game, I believe we have another reroll set for all Madden players. It's like an 82 plus overall reroll set, so you either get an 82 or you get an 89, one of the two. I have not tested out those sets or that pack yet, but I will be testing out that pack very shortly, and I will be giving you guys the feedback on if that reroll pack is worth it to go for it or not. I'm gonna try my best whenever a reroll pack comes out this year. I don't care how much coins we lose, how much training we lose, guys. We're gonna be going ahead and open them up on so many different accounts, so many different training we'll be using this year, because I want to see if these reroll packs are actually worth it. This year, you know, we don't have power-ups, we don't have chems, you know, we don't have a lot of things that would go ahead and use up our training. So we have extra training, right? And you know, if it's like last year, how last year, other than power-ups and stuff like that, there was really no point to have training because like you weren't going to open up packs in the store unless you did reroll packs, because the, like, you know, the veteran packs, rising stars, they were all pointless to go ahead and even open, mainly because of the fact that, of course, even though yeah, you could spend the training to get the play, you weren't even going to get a good player. Like, it was like, okay, you would spend 70,000 coins worth of training, right? And the worst player you could pull like 40,000, and the best player you could pull is 80,000. So at best, you were making 10K profit, and 90% of the time you were losing like 30, 40K if you tried to open up those packs of training. So I'm really hoping that this year is a little bit different. I'm hoping this year they add more packs to the store that are training, like maybe not training priority packs, because it took forever last year to get those in the game. But I'm hoping that this year they give us more training wild packs that we can actually use for, you know, actual stuff. Like maybe give us like custom stadiums or more custom uniforms. I know right now in the game we do have custom uniforms, which is really cool, and I want to see more of that kind of stuff. I want to see them continue to progress farther and farther on, you know, making training actually valuable, you know. So again, I will say though, you know, while power-ups are not in the game this year, 86 overall right there, not bad. They technically are and aren't at the same time, because there is an animation in the Madden 23 files for a power-up animation. Now, it does not mean we're going to get a power-up, but it does mean that there is an animation style for it. So it's possible that they have something coded that could eventually maybe add a power-ups to the game. I think kind of what EA Sports sometimes does, of course, is they kind of just wait to see like what our reaction is for certain things. So for example, they might just not release power-ups until like, you know, December, January time, see how it goes, see how we're reacting to it, the community wise, and if the community is backlashing, and if we are, then they probably will add them back to the game. But with that being said, right now it looks like because we have no power-ups in the game, you know, training is just becoming really valueless. So I'm hoping another thing they could do, of course, is add the ability to buy players with training. We've seen this every single year pretty much now, where whenever there's a limited edition card in the game, there's always like a -1 overall rating version of him you can buy with training. They do it with career tribute cards. I really hope they just eventually do it with actual just limited edition cards. I think it would be a smart idea, especially for the fact that you could actually get these limited edition cards and you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. A lot of times we have extra training period. You have a lot of gold cards, silver cards, you know, you pull from sets, you pull from solo challenges, you pull from packs, and you have extra training you can just use. I'd rather do that than have to actually use my coins to buy a player. Also, because it's a -1 overall, usually it's a better deal. So, you know, instead of it being an 89, it might be an 88, but you also get the ability to have that player for the equivalent of 100,000 coins. And that guy might be going for like 600,000 coins on the auction block, right? So, again, I'm hoping there's a lot of things EA does this year. And so far, we got to give EA props where props are due. And now I'm going to tell you this right now. You know, usually I'm like on the side of like, okay, EA Sports doesn't ever do anything right. But I got to give EA props where props are due. They're actually doing a pretty dang good job this year of really listening to the community and responding back to us in a correct manner. So I'll give EA Sports props. And, you know, I got to say, overall wise, they're not doing a bad job. So based on what I've seen on Twitter, you know, whenever there's something's wrong, the make rights in previous years might have taken them like 3-4 weeks, a month or two just to get us the make rights. This year, they have been getting them to us very quickly. I mean, we had like, what, a week and a half before they got us the make rights. Now, I know you might be saying, well, time out. For a multi-billion-dollar company, they should have gotten the make rights within 5 seconds. Yeah, but listen, okay? We got to look at this like baby steps. It's baby steps like a toddler, okay? You can't be expecting EA Sports to come out here and actually absolutely destroy and slay things that quickly. Now, they should be, but, you know, this is not how Madden or how EA Sports runs. So with that being said, though, very exciting to see what moving forward, you know, content we do get in the game. We're never going to get the ability to buy coins. That would be really cool. I will say, so I've been playing previous gen Madden, like current gen Madden, the last 2 weeks, and I didn't realize I wasn't on next gen until 2 weeks after playing Madden. Okay. And I finally downloaded current gen Madden. I'm sorry, next gen Madden, because current gen Madden is literally Madden 22. Like, I don't even know how they sell it. I really don't. Like, you just made Madden 22 with franchise updates and roster updates. Stop playing. But next gen, no, I started playing that, and the passing mechanic, I'm still learning it, but it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. I don't know. I'm still not too much of a fan of the passing mechanic. Maybe that's just me. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions on the passing mechanic. Do you like it? Do you hate it? It's really just not my cup of tea. So far, not my cup of tea. Once I learn it, maybe I'll start liking it more, and I'll definitely say, because that passing mechanic, though, it's one of those things where it's going to be hard to go back to old Maddens. I mean, you know, every Madden has that one feature where it's like, oh, okay, it's really impossible to play old Maddens. Madden 16 had the aggressive catching feature because of Odell Beckham. And it was like, oh, how do I play an old Madden when I literally, every time I throw a pass up, I'm expecting to hold Y and catch every single thing possible. But this is the new feature that's going to be really annoying to go back to old Maddens with, is, of course, going to be this passing mechanic. Because now I'm used to, I think everyone watching this video who's played Madden 23 now is used to this new passing mechanic. it's to a point now where I just don't know how you go back to the old mans, because you're like, oh, I'm so used to how this actually operates. With that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions of these reroll sets. Have you opened up any reroll sets this year? Have you given them a try? If you are, definitely tell me down below your thoughts and your results. Like I said, we're gonna be doing all Madden packs soon, very soon, breaking them down, talking about all Madden reroll packs, talking about how good they are, how bad they are, if you should be opening them up or not. But overall wise, I'm gonna say right now, the 74 plus overall packs definitely gets the W here. They definitely get the W. If you're gonna open up one of them, I definitely go with the 74 overalls. Not even a question. Not even a question right now. And if you guys disagree, definitely tell me down below, because these 74s, I mean, so far have been absolutely money compared to these 78 overall pluses. And with how many times I'm losing opening up the 78s, and how many times I'm literally breaking even or making profit on the 74s, is absolutely disgusting, because it shouldn't be that good. It should not be that close. It should definitely be like I get a lot of 74s more often. Now you might be saying, well, hold up, but that wouldn't be fair, because you know you shouldn't be just losing opening packs. It's EA Sports though. They made trading priority packs so useless last year that opening them up was just wasting coins, right? So the fact that these are actually juiced and not bad kind of surprises me. Thank you guys for watching though. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.